For this video, I am going to teach you how to enhance photo quality in Adobe Express, specifically in Adobe Photoshop. So the first thing that you need to do is to open the image in your Photoshop app in your device. And then once you have done that, go ahead and select File or Edit into or on the upper part of your screen. Again, select Edit. And from the drop-down menu, go to Preferences. And from here, click Technology Previews. So now once you're here, make sure that the Enable Preserve Details 2.0 upscale is selected. So if that is not selected, make sure to check that one and hit OK button on the right side part of your screen. So now what you need to do next is to hit the image button on the upper part of your screen again and select image size from the drop down menu. So for this one, on the resample section, make sure that the preserve details 2.0 is what is selected right there, because the defaults or sometimes the default setting for this one is automatic. So again, just make sure that it is at the preserve details 2.0. And what we are going to do here is to make the image larger for this one. So make sure first that the size for this one or the selected setting is pixels, inches or centimeters and much or so on. So I'm just going to select or to change this one to 3000. There you go. And as you can see, the image might be more defined or the definitions might be more clear for your image. And you can also reduce the noise if you want to, but not too much, because that might make your image like plasticky in a way. So I'm just going with the middle part right here, and I'm just going to settle with this one. Hit OK and let the changes be applied to your image. So now you have a much larger image to work with here in Photoshop, and that will allow you to be more or to have a more detailed image or a high quality image here in Photoshop. So that is for the first step or the first thing that you can do. And I have another one which will require you to duplicate your layers. So now on your layer right here, make sure to duplicate it first, hit OK, and select the first layer that you have. So make sure to select the first layer, not the second one. So once you have selected that, go to the filter on the upper part of your screen again, other, and then select high pass. So now once you are in here, make sure that the details that are shown on your photo are only the details that are highly or that are important for you, and not to include too much details of your image or the first layer, because that will or that might result to a highly or overly sharpened image, which we don't want for our project. So I'm just going to settle with 3.6, hit OK, and now we are going to change the setting for this one. So instead of normal, we are going with overlay, and that will define more or have defined those features for our image. And if you are not, or if this is too much for you, you can always change the opacity of your image. So utilize this slider right here. So I'm just going to set it to 50 to balance it out. So there you go. That is how you can enhance the quality of your photo here in Adobe Photoshop. So I hope this video helped you, and if it did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.